Stop using your symptoms as an indicator of whether you are making progress or not. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 real, true indicators of whether you're making progress and recovering over anxiety. Let's go. Welcome to another important video on my channel, my friends. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And if you want to learn more about any of my anxiety recovery programs, click here. We're diving deep today into a pattern, a very self-sabotaging habit that a lot of anxiety sufferers partake in. And that is that they judge their progress based on whether the symptoms are present, whether the symptoms are lessening or strengthening, and because of this, they often find that they are quite down on themselves and judging other things that they are doing as not working for them. So this is not a very good indicator of whether you're making progress, inner progress, not only over anxiety, but moving back towards your true nature. And so I want to share with you 5 very important true indicators of whether you're making progress, and I want you to comment below and let me know if you can in fact see these indicators happening in your life right now, and if you are seeing them, good for you, my friends. The first one is that you're taking on more things, right? So you're not avoiding situations, you're not avoiding people, you're not avoiding past environments where you may have had a panic attack or an anxiety attack or so on. You are now taking on more things, and this is a very powerful indicator that you're moving in the right direction. And it goes hand in hand with retraining your brain that specific environments, therefore symptoms, are safe to experience. So comment below and let me know if you are taking on more things. Second indicator of progress over anxiety is you are giving less priority to fear-centered thoughts, feelings, and sensations, right? What a beautiful indicator. So yes, you can have a fear-centered thought. You can have a catastrophic idea spontaneously pop up in your mind. You can have an initial feeling of irritability, anger, anxiousness. You can have a sensation that shows up in the physical body, but you are no longer prioritizing those things and allowing those things to take up your attention and focus. Because where focus goes, energy flows. So it's not like you're ignoring them. You realize that these elements of anxiety and a dysregulated nervous system are there, but you're no longer overly focused on these things, right? And even if it's just a little bit, you're making tremendous progress. So a thought, feeling, sensation shows up and you're going, that's there. I know where this will lead me if I focus on it entirely, and therefore I slowly choose to move my attention and my energy elsewhere. Number 3 indicator is that you are becoming a lighter version of your anxious self. Ooh. So something that used to make you anxious, irritable, angry, these sorts of things, you're no longer as caught up in those things. There is a lightness that is showing up within you, right? And a lot of people that are going through my programs actually tell me that they can physically feel the lightness, right? Before, with anxiety, there was this standing guard all the time, right? And there was this tremendous tension in the physical body. People would wake up in the morning and wonder, why is this tension so present in my life? So a great indicator is that you are becoming a lighter version of your anxious self. You're letting things go more often. You're letting things be more often rather than in a conflict with them and feeling like you have to get rid of them right away, such as a symptom, right? And in the physical body, there's a sense of lightness that wasn't there before. These are tremendous indicators of progress. Fourth indicator is that you're becoming less of a do-gooder and more real. Because a lot of anxiety sufferers, in fact, the vast majority that I've met over these last 12, 15 years are overly nice to other people, hoping that they don't step on people's shoes, hoping that things don't go wrong, trying to keep a certain degree of balance within every aspect of their life. And they used to try so hard to maintain that balance. So instead of being a good or a do-gooder and hope I don't make mistakes today kind of an attitude, you're becoming more real, meaning you're speaking up about your feelings, your ideas. You're creating more boundaries with people. You're saying no more often. You're moving that care for others towards yourself. Self-care is not selfishness, right? So you're moving away from a world of, okay, I've got to please everybody out there, and I mustn't make any mistakes out there with other people. I mustn't let other people down, to becoming more real, right? And with that realness comes a sense that you're moving towards your true self, your true nature. And the fifth and final indicator that you are making progress is that you are healing your external conflicts, right? So things may have happened in the past, right? Traumatic incidents, big T's, small t's, it doesn't matter. And you are healing those external conflicts from the past. You have forgiven a lot of those people. You have forgiven yourself for, making mistakes and this sort of thing, right? Or external conflicts with people in the present, external conflicts with things going on in your external reality. So you are healing those external conflicts. You are no longer so caught up in trying to, be so there for everybody else all the time and being so perfect, that perfectionism, right? And there is this deep feeling that you are making peace with people, experiences from the past, things in the present, and things that may show up in the future. And with this comes a tremendous amount of surrendering and letting go to things that are occurring, rather than trying to overly control each and every one of these things that happen. So if you can see this indicator, it's a wonderful sign that you are making progress, my friends. And I want to give you one very important key, and if you've watched this video until the end, I want you to comment below, because I really want to know who really is committed to their healing. The key is this: focus on emotional discharge, right? Emotional discharge. And what that means is not becoming so emotionally invested in elements of your lower self or your ego mind. And these elements come in the form of fear. These elements come in the form of irritability, anger, sadness, blame, these sorts of things, apathy, victimhood. So when those things do arise through the mind or through the body, I want you to focus on emotional discharge, meaning you're not getting caught up emotionally with those things. And if you have this as one of your key priorities, you're going to find that there's tremendous insight that starts to show up in your mind as time goes on. These are the more than anxiety moments that take a person from where they are to where they deserve to be, right? Their true inner nature. So focus on that emotional discharge. Continue to do my surrender sessions, my friends. And if you want to learn more about any of my anxiety recovery programs, click here. Remember that you are more than anxiety. Don't ever forget it. And I hope this video helped you, my friends. Keep going. You're getting there. Bye-bye.